Hello, John from Peter Tyson. Marantz claim that they have introduced the world's most luxurious wireless speakers with the new Marantz Horizon and Grand Horizon. Are they right? Let's find out and crack on. Marantz Horizon is a luxury connected wireless audio system designed in the coolest city in the world, New York. This is just my personal opinion, other cities are available. The smaller version measures 364mm wide, or just over 14 inches in old money, whilst the larger Grand Horizon is 493mm, or around 19.5 inches wide. Both sit on a substantial and very premium looking marble base. This not only looks brilliant, but gives the speaker a good dense foundation to sit on to maximise performance. Very important when you're packing a bass driver like the one mounted in Horizon. More on that later. Both Horizon and Grand Horizon are available in 3 finishes at launch: Midnight Sky, Moon Ray and Marantz Champagne. All look very classy indeed and are finished beautifully. The design certainly offers itself to new colours or special editions in the future. Time will tell, I suppose. The acoustically transparent fabric that hides the numerous speaker drivers is called Marantz Radiance 360-degree Eco Fibre, made from 100% recycled ocean plastics. I try very hard to capture how things really look on camera. In the flesh, the finish is really rather striking, with its subtle metallic sparkles that catch the light at certain angles. The centre matte metallic porthole displays the gold Marantz badge and is framed by halo lighting with 100 volume LEDs on the touch control ring. Just place and hold your finger at the desired point and the volume is set. The lighting is there to show feedback of system operations and provide calming ambient lighting for your room. There is also a subtle matching light ring on the back to gently illuminate the wall behind. It even reacts and lights up as you approach the speaker. All very slick. It really looks the business on the optional tripod stand. The lower 30 degrees of the Aura control ring contains simple playback controls. Tap once for play pause, twice for next track and 3 times for previous track. But I imagine, like all speakers like this, it'll be controlled using your phone or tablet. There's also support for home automation systems like Crestron, Control4 and AMX. The excellent HEOS app deals with the setup, HEOS Multiroom, and has lots of the most popular music and radio services built in. There is also AirPlay 2 and Bluetooth 5.4 should you prefer. There's even support for Dolby Atmos. On the rear of the product there's a hidden connection panel where a hardwired Ethernet port, stereo RCA, optical Toslink, USB and HDMI eARC physical inputs live, along with a connection button for setup and a Bluetooth pairing button. The smaller Marantz Horizon has 6 drivers, 2 1-inch high frequency drivers, 3 2-inch wideband drivers and 1 6.5-inch Marantz Gravity bass driver concealed behind the central porthole, all driven by a quoted 310 watts of Marantz Rise amplification. The larger Grand Horizon has 8 speaker drivers, 3 1-inch high frequency drivers, 4 3-inch wideband drivers and 1 8-inch Marantz Gravity bass driver, all driven by a quoted 370 watts of Marantz Rise amplification. They are called Gravity drivers thanks to the neodymium motors and the extreme amount of force that they can generate. That brings me to the sound. It sounds, to a point, how you want it to. You have several controls within the HEOS app to tinker with its DSP. Auto is just balanced and deals with the incoming signal if you don't want to fuss around. Sound Master is the purest hi-fi sound, good for high-res music tuned by Marantz Sound Masters in Japan. My Mirage gives you more personal control. Warmth primarily affects the bass frequencies. Most of you instinctively understand what a warm sound is. Move to the left for a cooler, more analytical sound, and to the right for a warmer, fuller sound. Spaciousness is, again, exactly what it says. Less makes the sound more focused and localized, and more uses software and DSP to make the sound appear wider, taller and deeper than the physical dimensions of the speaker. And finally, clarity will highlight the finer details in your music for concentrated listening sessions, or tone down for a more relaxed, laid-back presentation, perfect for background listening while you do other things. No fancy jargon or frequency sliders that some people might not fully understand, just nice plain English, well thought out to be inclusive, describing exactly how the sound sort of feels. No matter what you do with the tuning though, or if you're playing Spotify over Bluetooth or high-res streaming from Tidal, the underlying sound is still very Marantz. And that's a good thing. It's gutsy and controlled, and so very musical. The bass depth and authority is stunning on both sizes of Horizon. The smaller unit can certainly party with the best. The larger Horizon will fill larger rooms more easily, dig that tiny bit deeper thanks to the larger 8-inch bass driver, and sound that bit wider and more expansive courtesy of the additional up-facing drivers. Are they for everyone? Certainly not. It's not hi-fi per se in the traditional sense. The thought of spending this much cash on an all-in-one system will be ludicrous to some people, and yes, you can get a lovely separate system for the same price. It is, however, very unique looking, and you wouldn't necessarily know it's a speaker. In the flesh, I think it looks and feels proper luxury. Not just form over function either, it's actually got the performance to help back up its price tag. There are some wonderful all-in-one systems at all sorts of different price points, but I have to say, I think particularly the Grand Horizon, possibly one of my favourite all-in-one audio systems that I've ever had the pleasure of using. If you have a house full of luxury furniture and you don't want the fuss or the boxes to clutter up your space, the Marantz Horizon may just be the perfect thing for you. You'll see me in the next video. Take care.